at some point. I'm at Mr. Junk Boy is at his booth here in the Tacoma Home and Garden, and he collects all sorts of things. We're going to walk you through a few, but Mr. Junk Boy's from Tacoma. He lives in Tacoma and does this. How did you get started in this, Mr. Junk Boy?
A long time ago, my friend's dad ran the city dump, and I would go out there and salvage old stuff when I was a little kid and bring it home. And my parents probably should have took me to treatment back then.
And so you have a mask here in Amity. Michelle, tell us about this, Mr. Junk Boy.
This is a 1890s smoke mask. A firefighter would run into a building with this hooked up to hoses, and a guy at the other end would pump it and rescue people.
So it's like if you're looking for finishing touches in your house, like a little talk piece or something like that, this is a place to come. Now this next item, what you're telling us about this, what is this item here?
This is the original mold for a butterfly girl, which would be a casting mold, which would produce something like this from the 1930s.
So a nice talking piece to put on. Yeah, I was going to say, for bookends, they'd have purposes. And then there's also things as big as this cabinet, you guys. I mean, where do you find something like this, Mr. Junk Boy, the cabinet?
Oh, this came out of an old drugstore in Montana.
And then there's over here we have we have a table, a tabletop for your your kitchen.
Yeah, you could use it as a kitchen island or a prep table. I took an old machine base that had a pipe threader on it, cut the pipe threader off, and put a 100-year-old top on it, so it'd look good in a rustic house, new house.
And then there's
lots of looks on this.
There's and then you have things like you see the milk, the milk cans.
Jugs,
people like to, in the living room and the family room.
Yeah, entryway.
Yeah. And and then the ladders, you said those are popular.
Yeah, people like the ladders. They put them up on the wall, hang their quilts from them, blankets.
And then this hand truck assembly, the cart.
Yes, a lot of people have bought these. They'll put glass tops on them or clean them up.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Use them as coffee tables in their house, actually.
Yeah, so I mean, he's got a bunch of stuff, and he also has small things as well. There's like, Mr. Junk Boy, you have these things back here, the little owl,
Yeah, these are 1960s, 70s old macrame beads, and people have been buying these. I guess macrame is back and popular, which I didn't know, but I've been told by a lot of people that have purchased them that they were excited.
Well, so, again, there are some garden stuff too, but this is for, Mr. Junk Boy is there's a big section here to check out things that would finish off a room in your house or be a centerpiece in a room. So come down, check it out. Pretty fun stuff.
It is. It's really neat because this upcycling theme. Now you walk into my friends' houses and somebody will have, just an old window on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Or random pieces of old, like that butterfly mold. I want that, Dougie. Why don't you haggle me a good price, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
You got it. All right, thank you.
Okay,
We'll
I'll
be
work
back.
on it.
I know.